Hey guys and gals of YouTube, how y'all doing? Dave Boyd here, and kind of a long day, and I mentioned I tried to do a tutorial, so it's going to be kind of a reverse engineering. First things first, let's start off with a basic 2007 7662 MTT. Here it is. Real quick, the play function, and look for, I just love these old models, parts always like fall off and stuff. Okay. Look carefully here where the knob is. There's 4 studs to this back part, and this ends at a 2x2 brick that will have to be changed for reverse slope. And this, on the modification, this will go back two notches backward, 2 studs. Okay, let's go ahead and crank this thing out. This is as Lego intended it, which, you know, is great. 8 for a total of 16 droids on these plans. And this is the way it's made inside. You see there's a shelf, but otherwise this bar goes straight all the way back to the end here, where you can see the end of the runners. Well, actually, that's not true, is it? Because the runners are covered up by this. It's a little build which has a little radar and 2 weapons. And yes, before you even ask, the droids do fit right on the back of it. This is like a little, Lego's little play feature. Okay, this opens up now, revealing opening. And up in here is a pilot dude. I guess we can pull him out. And he will also fit on the back of that little carrier. And then when you open this, there is actually a build in here. Notice this. There's a weapons rack. I dropped it. Now, I don't want to do it. Drop it again. I'll kick it out the front. Okay. Everything's made to be symmetrical to that little carrier. Anyways, here's the stuff you're going to lose on this build. You're going to lose this whole thing here. And there is a necessity for this. This actually helps to support the superstructure, but it's hollow to allow for the carrier. This droid carrier, when it's put away, sits right about here. Okay. There's a wash machine going. Cutting grass and stuff. Got a mess going. Anyways, move this thing out of the way. Move it out of the way, I mean. Here's my modified unit. Now the story of it real quick is some of these bricks and pieces are very hard to get now. And these unique colors, and there's some miscoloring here, but that's just because of age. So on eBay, a guy had a parts only 2 of them. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll build one up. And I did, that one. And then this one was like left over, and I hated just how the parts. And so long story short, I'm like, you know, build it up. But turned out a lot of the internal parts were not there. The only thing you can keep from that build, from the normal build to my modified build, is this guy here. That's the only thing you're going to have. The rest of it, you're losing. Here's why. Here's a modified droid rack. Look how much room it comes back. There's simply no room for this build. It will not fit. And you're probably saying, well, I see the same little white support here, the 1x8 that goes all the way across to help support the weight. You're right. But in this one, it's done as reverse slopes to create the illusion and create the walls here, with all the support coming here and here. So all the stuff in the middle you're going to lose. You got to keep your build here. Now let's reach down and make the magic happen. And here's the thing. I got to show this. You got to see this. On the normal factory build, this white brick here, the light gray brick, goes back in here. And you got 4 studs to the back. This has been modified to 2 studs, and more importantly, this right here, this reverse slope, is normally a brick. So normally it comes straight down here, but this is up modified. Everything else here, and especially on this side, is exactly as Lego intended. And it's very important because you're going to need the same studs to build a superstructure. Not enough yapping. You crank it just like you would the other one, and pops open. There it goes. Sometimes they stick a little bit, they just get old, the plastic gets old. It's made exactly the same way as Lego. I did that for a reason, because I don't have imagination. And look, it's like a guy from Jaws. His legs stayed in. Anyways, it doesn't matter. And instead of having 4 and 4, so a total of 8 for each platen, you got 12 for a total of 24 battle droids. Now there's some other great looking mods out there on the internet. So here's Lego, here's mine. Other than the weird color swap, I don't know what happened there. There it is. So it's exactly the same. I'm not adding anything. I'm not being imaginative at all. I'm just adding to what Lego already designed. But when you look inside this one, look, you can see all the way through. In fact, I can see you through it, kind of. There's these supports right here. Can you see that? I hope might be the best way to show that. How much has been gutted here, because it's important that you have to gut that out if you want this mod to work. So let me go ahead and close this thing up. Now, what bothered me with this mod was, you know how the factory one here, it's got like, nothing going on back here. It's kind of skinny, kind of diet. Well, this one, I had a lot of pieces, so I filled it in. And I bricked it all up with 1x2 grill pieces, and I used snot bricks here, and then I used tiles, 1x6 and 1x4 tiles there. The back I bricked it over too, but I did lose that slot. I could have brought this down, but there's really not much point. I mean, I didn't want any binding issues, but I wanted the extra support. I want this thing to be strong, because if I were to ever drop this, I might not remember how I put it back together again. Kind of like a Lego version of Humpty Dumpty. But in every other sense, I did everything I could to make the exterior look exactly as Lego intended. That's basically it, guys and gals out there. I feel like I'm liking this tutorial. I'm going to try to show you the inside of this so you can see it. Feel free to freeze frame. Maybe we can. That doesn't seem to help very much. Oh my God. Okay, see the red brick? I didn't care about colors. Whatever fit, I would fit something. The one thing to watch out for, and I think it's this wall here, is that you don't accidentally bind this thing up. Several times during the construction, I go to turn it, and hear this grinding sound. I go, oh! And I had like 1x2 tiles with plates, bringing it up. And there's not much I can really say to help you there. I want this to be as helpful as possible. I want to save you guys some steps, so you can see what I removed from this one, as opposed to that one. See all this stuff in here, and this thing here. This whole thing's got to come out of here. And basically you move these out to the sides, but you're going to need that support, but you don't want it messing up with this. And this part here, see how close it comes to the top of this? That's the part I'm talking about, where it binds it. Anyway, if there's anything I can do to help out, I'd be happy to. We have instructions here. Maybe this could help a little bit. Do I see anything in here that's jumping out as being particularly helpful? Well, actually, yes. There is something right here. Yes, it is. Let's see. Basically, I guess like here it shows the instructions, how it's laid out. Because I don't have good internet, I prefer to have physical instructions, and for projects like this, it may help you to have physical instructions, so then you can go back and forth. Also on this channel, on David Boyd Lego channel, I know that I did some shorts, and I think I did some sort of video showing one of these being built. that might help you too. And you have, I mean, I don't seem necessary, but totally, if you want to copy, paste, share, whatever, that's totally fine. I don't care. But anyways, I think that's it. I feel like I've been long-winded. Kind of funny that I reversed these colors. I don't know if I just didn't have the colors. I just said, you know, I'm getting tired of this project. Or maybe they said, oh, so I know what may have happened. They might have sent me the wrong ones. Like one of these I was restoring, and I needed these studs here, right? The solid ones. And somebody's like, oh, you know, I was going to try to drop you an email, right? I mean, think how hard it is to drop an email, right? Especially on something like eBay. eBay app is totally easy to do that. But, you know, I didn't get around to it. I figured it doesn't matter. He sent me ones with holes on it. You can't use those. It's got to be the solid ones. I mean, otherwise, what's the point? I just put yellow ones on there or red ones on there, right? I mean, well, not really, but you know what I mean. I mean, you're paying somebody extra money, and they say, oh, we got solid ones, and I want the solid ones. Anyways, it's been fun, and I'm pretty wiped out. I'm going to hit the sack. On that note, if this is helpful, please let me know. And if it's totally not helpful, then please let me know. And if I can offer any help or suggestions, any more pictures or something, let me know. And feel free to, you know, freeze frame or whatever you need to do. It was really appreciate the views out there, the support, and you guys are great. Guys and gals out there, great community. Y'all take care. Ciao.